Hello, I'm Dr. Liz Soja from Mindfully Serene. I'm also known as the Mindfulness Diva. So, do you often feel stressed, overwhelmed, or unfulfilled? So, imagine that you could have the tools to be more at peace, happier, and feel more in charge of your life. Wouldn't that be truly amazing? Well, of course you can. In fact, this is exactly what you will be learning in my upcoming half-day mindfulness workshop, Tap into Your Superpower, on Saturday, 3rd March in St. Kilda East. So, for about 25 years, I suffered from anxiety, depression, and generally felt very dissatisfied with my life. So, I tried different modalities and therapies over the years, and they all helped. But it's really mindfulness that's had the most profound impact on my life by learning to deal with thoughts and emotions differently. I started to be able to feel more at peace, to learn to love myself, to have more joy and fulfillment in everyday life by appreciating being in the present moment. And when you feel more at peace, then you can start creating the life that you want and find more fulfillment. For me, I'm doing things now that I would have never thought possible for a long time. Years ago, I started learning the piano. I started to write songs, sing in public, which I'd never had the confidence to do before. I decided to change career direction and start my own business. Again, all things that I was only able to do because I found peace and joy and happiness within myself. So I have designed what I call the inner peace formula, drawing on what worked in my own personal journey and also what worked with the people that I've worked with. So it's designed to guide you step by step. And in my workshop, Tap into Your Superpower, I will be taking you through the first 3 steps of that formula because they're really the first 3 core principles that are going to help you be able to apply mindfulness in your everyday life. So, the first step is awareness by learning to deal with thoughts and emotions differently and becoming the observer of your thoughts and emotions. So, that's what we practice through mindfulness, is rather than getting hooked by our thoughts and emotions, we learn to become the observer so that we create a distance between ourselves and our thoughts and emotions. And in that distance comes in awareness. Because we've got so many thoughts going in our minds throughout the day that often we're not actually aware of our thought patterns and how they affect us, how they actually make us feel, and therefore how we look at the world and how we experience it as a result. So it all starts with awareness because we cannot change what we are not aware of. And this awareness then gives us the choice to change what we do, to change our thought patterns, to change our thoughts if we decide that they're not very helpful. The second step is acceptance. That's another very essential concept in mindfulness. It's to accept what's happening right now in your life, even if it might be something that we don't like, or we might want something else in our life that we don't have. But it's about accepting what it is right now, what's happening, because it is happening anyway. So, for example, if you've got an illness and you can't do what you would normally do, you might get all angry and frustrated, and you keep thinking how horrible it is and all the things you want to do that you can't do. And what happens? Well, usually we get much more stressed, and then it might even extend the illness. It just makes things worse, and it's like that for everything. If we don't accept something, we struggle against it, or we avoid looking at it, it's just going to make things more painful for us in the long term. So, and accepting something doesn't mean resigning to accepting something that we don't want. It's just accepting that it's happening right now so we can move on. And we can actually then start to deal with it, because then we have more clarity of mind to be able to take steps to change the situation if we don't like it, or let it go if we can't change it. So the third step is cultivating a beginner's mind so that we can truly appreciate being in the present moment. Because a lot of the time we are an automatic pilot. So we just do our everyday activities because we know how to do them so well. So we just drive to work, we prepare and eat breakfast, we take a shower, all the things that we do. And we don't pay attention to them. Often we're just thinking about other things, including worrying or rehashing the past. And so cultivating a beginner's mind is as if you're learning to do things again for the first time. So when you watch babies or small children, that everything is new. It's like, everything is wonderful. But we lose that. And when we start to looking at things in a different way, as if we never seen or done them before, it's a totally different experience. Suddenly we can experience joy again, really take joy in small things that we do every day. And so this enables us then to truly appreciate the present moment and focus on what's good and what's joyful, rather than just always waiting for big things to happen to feel happiness. So these 3 steps, we will go in depth through these 3 steps to really give you a good foundation. And the workshop will introduce you to these core mindfulness principles and will show you how to apply them to your life. And so for each of the steps, we'll be doing activities for you to practice these techniques and reflect on how to apply these mindfulness principles and techniques to your life, with looking at possible resistance and obstacles as well. So this workshop is for beginners or people who maybe have done a bit of mindfulness, maybe used to do some mindfulness and then stopped, or do a little bit here and then, but not actually practice regularly. So this is really for people who want to be more mindful in their everyday lives, so that because they're ready to take their lives to the next level and really want to be more at peace and happier in their lives, and they understand that it comes from within. So I'm calling it Tap Into Your Superpower, because mindfulness really is a superpower. We can all access it. It's something that's so within us, it's accessible. We just need to be able to tap into it. So we can actually start to live the life that we want. So by the end of this half-day workshop, you will have more self-awareness, you'll have had more insights. You'll be able to apply the mindfulness techniques and tools that you will have learned. You will already start to feel more in touch with yourself and start to appreciate yourself more. You'll already feel calmer and more grounded. You'll start to appreciate the present moment more and start to feel more empowered. So the workshop Tap Into Your Superpower is on Saturday, 3rd of March 2018, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Alma Community House in St. Kilda East. So normally the workshop costs $87, but now it is only $49, so it's amazing value, and it also includes morning tea. So it's $49 if you book by the 15th of February. So you'll need to get your ticket by Eventbrite, and the details are going to be above the video. So the thing is that you don't have to be stressed, anxious, or depressed. You too can really be at peace and create the fulfilling life that you deserve. So thank you for listening to me. I'm Dr. Elise Soja from Mindfully Serene. Bye.